So, 20% off sale. This does not happen very often in doTERRA. In fact, I don't know that I really have seen a lot of big sales, including a lot of these products. So how does that work with doTERRA? So if you have been someone who has purchased from doTERRA before, you most likely have a wholesale account, which is where you, when you shop on doTERRA.com, you get the wholesale pricing. Just like Sam's Club or Costco, you get to shop at their shop and get those discounted prices. Same thing with doTERRA. If you don't have a wholesale account, the beauty is you can get one for free. All you have to do is order one thing and you automatically get that wholesale discount instead of the retail. So why would people pay retail when you can just open up a wholesale account, right? So these are the items that are going to be on the 20% off sale. So we get 25% off the retail price as a customer. Now you're going to get an additional 20% off of that with this special, and it's only for a week. So it's going to start tomorrow and run through next Wednesday. So I'm going to give you a rundown quick on what's in here. So the most expensive one, but honestly one of my favorites because I love simple and I love products that make me feel better, that is going to be doTERRA's Advantage. So the MetaPower is part of doTERRA's blood sugar metabolic line. And so these are little individual packets. There's 9 types of collagen tripeptides. This is a fish collagen, and it also has NMN. You can research that one. It's anti-aging. What I like about the collagen, it's 1 packet a day, mix it with some water, drink it. You've got lemon lime, or you've got pomegranate cherry flavored. Both are gonna be this deal. There's 30 days in a box. And what I like about it is recovery. So when this product first launched, I tested it out by jogging. Now, I'm in my 40s, late 40s now, and I just don't like feeling achy. So the collagen really helps my body just not hurt. And so that week that I tested it out, I did one every day and I jogged 10 miles that week, and my knees did not hurt, nor did my low back. And so this to me has been a game changer in just helping my body repair and feel better. And it's way better than a lot of those other collagens because it's more bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb it because it's in this tripeptide form. So you add it to cool water, you can travel with it, super easy. So that's one of the things. Now moving on to pain and discomfort, and how many of you have used doTERRA's Deep Blue products? So this is an essential oil blend that has like peppermint and wintergreen and I can't think of some of the other ones, Roman chamomile. So it's calming to the muscles. So sore shoulders, sore back, sore knees, sore wrists, like you name it, if it's sore, you can put Deep Blue on it. You only need a pea-sized amount to cover an area and it lasts a long time. So you have the 4-ounce rub, you have the stick, which also has another essential oil in it called copaiba, and then you have the Deep Blue herbal capsules. And so with this, you just take 2. So this is better than taking aspirin or ibuprofen because this isn't going to hurt your stomach and it works fast. And then again, it's something you can use as needed for discomfort if this isn't enough and you need some more internal support. So awesome products. And one really cool testimonial with the Deep Blue rub, a friend of mine actually tore her MCL and ACL in her knee downhill skiing. And she faithfully applied the Deep Blue rub every 4 hours because the thing you have to remember, and this is the same with a lot of things, your body metabolizes these products out. They're natural, but they get metabolized out, meaning you need to reapply if you want the continued benefits. Just like eating food, you can't just eat once a day. I mean, you probably could, but you can't just eat once a day and your body feel great. So continual use. She was able to avoid having knee surgery to reattach those just by using the Deep Blue rub. And so that is a huge testimony. Also, the 5 ml oil of the Deep Blue is in that too. So if you're experiencing arthritis or things like that, some of the people in our group will put the oil, couple drops in their hand, put that over their sore knee, and then put the Deep Blue rub over the top or the lotion or the stick. And that combo works really well, even with the wrists. Then we have for outdoor for the bugs. So we all know how much we hate bugs, right? I hate mosquitoes, and now they're out in groves here where I live in central Wisconsin. So doTERRA has a bug repellent blend that has, for those of you that are curious, it's a sesame seed oil base with citronella, lemongrass, thyme, cedarwood, geranium, and peppermint. All great bug repelling essential oils. And so I love the convenient spray form. They also have it in an oil bottle form. And why would you have both? Well, in case you want to diffuse it by the campfire, or you're a DIYer like me, and I'm actually making some bug off lotion sticks that you can just rub on the skin. So if you don't want to do the spray or the oil, you can make fun DIYs like this. And so that's a lot of fun too. And so this weekend when we were down by the campfire, I didn't have my TerraShield blend. I had my citronella. And so this is on the sale too. And what I did, oh, it smells so good, is I just actually dripped it on my shoulders and around the back of my neck. And I even put a couple drops in my hand, and I kind of rubbed it through my hair, and that helped keep the mosquitoes away. Although I know this weekend, because it's been warmer, I'm probably gonna have to put a couple drops in my hand and just rub it on my face as well. Like, we don't have to worry about these being toxic products to us, and you can use this with your dogs as well. So again, spray it in your hand, rub your hands together, rub it on the dog's chest, down their belly, rub their arms, and as long as you can smell it on your pets, you don't need to reapply. You could also do the collar soak where you spray it into the collar, you know, and that's going to help to some extent. But if you're having a tick infestation like we are, you're going to want to be really diligent at coating their fur to make sure that you can keep them safe. Then, if you're somebody who struggles with allergies, doTERRA has a really great supplement called Tri-Ease, and this is lemon, lavender, and peppermint in a soft gel. And what I do, or did back in the day when I had issues with allergies, so there's your little capsule, is I would just take one to two of those when I started noticing some stuffiness. Now, how does this work? So lemon essential oil is a natural, like, decongestant, helps dry up the sinuses. Peppermint helps open everything up, like it just allows more blood and oxygen to flow. So it just opens things up. And then your lavender is a natural antihistamine. So it just helps your body not stress out when it becomes exposed to those things. And if by chance you get the lavender burps, simply put your soft gels in the fridge or freezer and take them cold, and that will eliminate that as well. But these have been phenomenal for me, and I absolutely love them. And one of the free oils for new customers or reactivating ones who haven't ordered within a year, you can get a free Breathe roller bottle. So these are pre-diluted essential oils. These other ones in the bottles, these are not diluted, so that you can use them in DIYs and have a pure product. So with the pre-diluted roller bottles, you know, it's easy to just roll and go. And this is what I like to refer to as liquid Vicks. So it's like peppermint and eucalyptus and some of those essential oils, again, helping open up the respiratory, great for allergy season. And so this one is a freebie for those with qualifying orders. Then moving on to more fragrant type essential oils. Where are my flower lovers? Like, I'm loving smelling the lilacs right now. So there are 3 different pre-diluted roller bottles that doTERRA is also including in this 20% off sale. Blue Lotus, which is a little flower that's over by China. It's so light and so, I don't know, it just smells like candy to me. But anyway, what I like to do with it at bedtime is actually roll it behind my ears and a little bit under my nose. I just love the smell of it. And so that one is how I use that one. The Neroli and the Jasmine, both great for anxiety, depression, postpartum baby support, even sleep, anxious, you know, like sleep anxiety, things like that. And so what I like to do is I like to roll the oils on my forearm, and then I'll rub them in, you know, because the thing with oils is when you apply them to the skin, and this is the same for not our toxic products, like your body lotions and your perfumes that you're spraying on. That's why there's so much concern around this, is it only takes 30 seconds for an essential oil to absorb through the skin. And within 2 minutes, it's circulating throughout your whole body. So even though you're doing your little puff puff with your perfume, you're breathing that in, you're absorbing it through your skin. Even our clothing, depending on the type of laundry soaps and things like that that you're using, you are absorbing it. And it becomes toxic to the body. And when there's too many toxins, that's when the body starts to shut down other things so that it can deal with the toxicity. Like its job is to protect you. And so then it shoves all those toxins in your fat cells. So if you're having a hard time losing weight, you may want to look at detoxification first. And so that's why I like using natural options like this for fragrances and perfumes and my skincare routine instead of buying things that have artificial fragrances in them or are just nasty synthetic things anyway. So these two are on the sale as well. Then in the beauty area, two products that I do not have. One is the Yarrow Palm under eye patches, and a girl on our team has some amazing photos from using it. You can tell I need to probably use it a little bit here. I'm actually out, that's why I'm excited for the sale so that I can get some for myself. But the Yarrow Palm was really also kind of created to help with your hormonal balance. And so the oil blend, even though you can take this and you can actually apply it to your skin to help your skin recover, you can also take this one internally to help with menstrual and different things like that. But one other thing we've been seeing in our group as we've been testing out this hormone fat loss program is that it is also helping women's hormonal cycles to be lighter and noticing less hormonal fluctuation. So if that is something you'd like to learn more about, simply send me a message. And then the last product that I do not have with me is called doTERRA's Correct-X. And this is, you all know what Neosporin is. So this is a petroleum-free product that has all of the essential oils like frankincense and helichrysum and lavender and rose, things that help the skin heal. And that comes in a little tiny tube, and that will also be on the 20% off sale. And so I actually need to order some more of that because I like having it at the camping area in case somebody cuts themselves or burns themselves or gets a scrape or a cut. You know, even my hands, like this last weekend I was working on my garden and I got a lot of little nicks from the bricks and things like that I was moving around. That Correct-X would be awesome in those areas as well. And so of course doTERRA has a ton of products, some really great specials this month, including if your order is $250. So like let's say you decided to get a few of these things, you would get 20% off your whole order. So think about that. We get the 25% discount being a customer. Then we're getting 20% off with this sale. Now you add on that $250 where you're getting another 20% off. You could make a killing on some of the specials this month. And then for new customers or reactivating ones, you could get up to 2 free essential oils, a thick essential oil book that is valued at $40 online. You could pick a free gift like a diffuser or the toothpaste or the hand wash and the hand wash dispenser. So there's a lot of really cool things. And if you're interested, but you don't know what to do or how to proceed, just send me a message, or you can click on the link above and you can play around on the doTERRA site, as that will link you to me, and then I can continue to get you these free gifts and extra education. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just let me know.